Hello, this is week 2 of Trick or Treadathon. If you did not see my video last week, I was reading Dr. Sleep by Stephen King, and it's currently Wednesday when I'm filming this because I was working all day Monday and Tuesday, so I had nothing to film. However, I did read all this on Monday and Tuesday. I read about 200 pages yesterday because I was loving it so much. I did not want to put it down. I just wanted to get it finished, and also, obviously, it's a readathon. You're meant to read a lot of books, so I was like, okay, push yourself, keep reading, keep reading. I haven't read 200 pages in a long time, in one day, but it was really fun and I'm obsessed with this book. I'm not going to go over all the details about it again because I did that in my last video, but I will just talk about the second half of the book, but with a no spoiler tag. Okay, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but basically this is a sequel to The Shining, and in the second half of the book, the different protagonists that we've been following, or different groups of characters I should say, have all started to collide and their stories are coming together in a really satisfying way. I really enjoyed how everyone eventually came together. So you have Danny, who was the little boy from The Shining. He's now an adult and he is the main protagonist of this book, and he is an alcoholic at the start of the book, and the way that his kind of struggles with that and his journey into sobriety is chronicled throughout the book was so cleverly done. I thought it was amazing, really touching, really realistic. Obviously I know that Stephen King himself has dealt with addiction and alcoholism in the past, so you can tell that he really has his finger on the pulse of the reality of that situation, and the way that that was weaved into the supernatural story was really touching, and I enjoyed that very human element of it. We also then have Abra, who is a young girl, and in the second half of the book, because there's a big time jump at some point, she is now a teenager. I think she's about 15 and maybe 14, and she has The Shining, but she has a very, very powerful part of The Shining, and I really enjoyed the way that her story and Danny's story came together. And then you have the antagonists, who are a group called the True Knot, and they are sucking the kind of essence of The Shining out of children, and that's what they feed on. They're like vampires, but not really vampires. They're immortal if they, keep drinking The Shining out of people. I just really loved how the characters all came together. It felt so natural because they were all in like completely different parts of the US for a while, but then their stories just interweave so naturally, and it's all because of how powerful Abra is. So the True Knot really get like almost a beacon from her because of how powerful she is, and they're like, we need to get her essence. And then obviously because she is so powerful, she kind of connects to Danny in a way. That all comes full circle, and yeah, I just enjoyed this so much. I thought it was so clever, and I would highly recommend it. If you love The Shining, if you like Stephen King, this is a must read. I haven't read too much of his recent fiction, but I really, really enjoyed this. The next book I'm starting for the readathon is The Ring, and this is a Japanese book that is the basis for the entire Ring/Ringu series of films. There is a whole Japanese universe of films, there's an English universe, it crosses over with the Ju-on/Grudge films. I watched all of those as well, the Japanese and the English ones. I was just obsessed with these film franchises earlier this year, so I'm really excited to jump into the book. And if you don't know much about The Ring, the very basic premise of this first book and the first film is that it's about a detective who's investigating the deaths of some young, I think, college students or high school students, and he realizes that 7 days before they died, they all together watched this videotape, and obviously he then has to investigate, or she, maybe it's she actually, they have to investigate what the source of this kind of cursed videotape is, and there's a whole lot of horror and mystery and intrigue along the way, and I'm very excited to read this and compare it in my head to both films, the Japanese one and English one. I actually really want to rewatch the first Japanese one, definitely. I just love that one. Okay, don't use a book as a phone stand. Anyway, yeah, I'm really excited to read this, and I hope it's going to be good. I hope it gives me all of the Japanese Ring J-horror vibes that I've been missing. Andrew got me these horror air fresheners for my birthday earlier this year, and I've been saving this Michael Myers one for October because obviously Halloween. And how cute are they? I mean, they actually don't have the strongest smell ever. I think they're from Etsy, but they're so cute. It doesn't really matter. My plan now is to go to the cinema. I'm going to see two films. I'm going to see Never Let Go, which is a Halle Berry horror film, and I'm going to see A Different Man, which stars Sebastian Stan. And I don't really know too much about that one at all, but the kind of poster and obviously the fact he's in it just sounds interesting. I've never even seen a trailer, but it's kind of my favourite way to go to the cinema these days. I love just not knowing anything about the film and just being completely surprised. Never Let Go, I've heard some pretty bad things about it. However, it's like a 90-minute horror thriller, supernatural twist maybe, and I just think it'll be fun. So that's my plan now, and I'll take you along, obviously. just left the gym, and when I came this morning it was literally 0 degrees Celsius. However, I still managed to come, but oh my god, it was a struggle. I did not want to get out of bed, it was so cold. But I did it, so pat on the back for me. Right now I am 150 pages into Ring, and I am absolutely loving this. Obviously I do know where the story is going because I have seen the film, I've seen the whole franchise of films, but I am so enthralled in the story and the plot and the characters and where it is going. I feel like right now it's very similar to the first Japanese film. It's been a while since I watched it, but from what I can remember, it is pretty much beat for beat the same, but with obviously some extra scenes, and you get to know the characters a little bit deeper and stuff. So I'm really enjoying that, and I just cannot wait to continue reading it. I have flew through the first 150 pages. It's such a fast-paced, easy read, and I do find that modern translations of books not read in English originally are normally quite easy to read. I feel like when they translate them, they don't normally do like overly flowery language or stuff like that, which I do enjoy. Once in a while I do like some flowery language, but I also love just how easy this is to read. I've just been absolutely flying through it. And the chapters are quite short, so I'm getting to the end of a chapter and I'm just like, okay, one more. You know, it's that kind of vibe, which is always fun when you're reading and you just want to put it down. So yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. Cannot wait to continue it. However, I do not have time to continue today because I am actually going to see Hairspray in Edinburgh, and I'm very excited. Hairspray, the 2007 film, is one of my favourite films of all time. I've watched it so many times. It's just like the ultimate like feel-good musical, fun comedy. I just love the whole cast. Everything about it is perfect. And I also love the original John Waters film. I watched that way too young. I was watching that when I was like 10. Which is interesting. But yeah, I just love all things about Hairspray. I love the music, I love the characters, I love the plot. So I've never seen it live, so it's going to be really exciting. I'm going with two of my friends and Andrew, and we're going to go to a little diner beforehand, which is pretty sure like a 60s American diner theme, which is really fun because also it fits with the Hairspray vibe. So yeah, I'm just very excited about this. It's going to be a great day, and obviously I will show you some of it. Obviously you cannot film the actual show, but I'll take little clips here and there of us in Edinburgh and stuff. So yeah, I'm very excited for this weekend. It's going to be really great. I'm busy tomorrow as well, which you'll see later on. But don't know how much reading I'm going to get done of Ring before Sunday, to be honest. However, I cannot wait to continue it when I do get the chance. I don't have any reading updates right now because I haven't read anything since we last spoke. However, Hairspray last night was so much fun. We had a great night. Everyone enjoyed it so much, and I would highly recommend it. If you get the chance to go see Hairspray, just do it. It's such a feel-good, fun show. And yeah, everyone just absolutely loved it. So today I have been busy again. I am about to go see Terrifier 3 at the cinema with Andrew. I didn't even like the first two that much. I appreciate them from like a kind of movie making standpoint because they're like low budget and the practical effects and stuff are like really well done and everything, but the actual films I don't really love. However, we're going to see a third one anyway because he loves them and I might enjoy it, you never know. And then tonight I'm going to a Halloween party with my friends, so I will show you my costume and stuff later on, and that'll be really fun. It's like two people's birthdays, so it's like a double birthday and a Halloween party, so it's like a 3-in-1 type deal. But yeah, I'm very excited for that. And then tomorrow we will get some reading done, I promise. Tomorrow's a reading day. Here's my Chucky outfit, DIY'd dungarees with this little Good Guys patch on it, and then this top, which is not the Chucky official one, but I just typed in rainbow top on eBay and this was the first result. And done some makeup, which also this makeup expired 6 months ago, so it'll be last Halloween and it has a 6-month expiry thing on it, but I don't have time to buy new stuff. So if my face breaks set in a rush tonight, then we will not be surprised why. Yeah, here's my dungarees. This is also funny, I've never worn dungarees in my life. Yeah, Halloween party time. Hello, just a little end of week wrap up. So I have not read as much as I wanted to this week. I've only got to page 218 of Ring, which isn't great. However, I have had a lot of plans. I've been very busy. I had a great night last night with my friends. I never took any clips of the party I went to and I just forgot, but it was really fun. And then today I was a little bit hungover, so I had a long lie and stuff, but I have read a little bit more today and I am still really enjoying Ring. It is moving along still at such a good pace, and I really wish I'd finished it this week, but it's fine. I'm going to try and get through the end tomorrow. There is about 170 pages left, so I think I can do that tomorrow if I really stick my mind to it. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so much. I wish I had more to say about it, but I haven't read that much since we last spoke. Well, that's a lie. I would have read like 70 more pages today. 70 pages in one day is not bad. And it's still quite young. The night is young, is what I meant to say. So I probably could read a bit more tonight, but I want to get this video up because I upload on a Sunday night. So yeah, Ring is going really well. Definitely going to try to finish it tomorrow and then move on to some new books. But I realised as well that obviously one of my books was a poetry book. I probably should have been reading a lot about that every day since the start, but we'll see. I might start that tomorrow as well. Maybe tonight, because I really need to get started on that, because I can't really like binge read poetry. It doesn't really hit the same. It starts to just run together when you do that. But yeah, all in, it's been a really great week, other than the reading. Like Hairspray was amazing. I had a good party with my friends last night. I didn't really like Terrifier 3, but it was okay. It's not a bad film, it's just not really for me. And what else did I see this week? Mine's gone blank, but I've had a great week. I just wish I'd read about it more. However, that's fine. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please subscribe. Next week we'll be back with the week 3. And again, check out all the information on Instagram and stuff for the readathon if you haven't already. And it's never too late to come join us, read some books with us, let us know how you're doing. We'd love to hear from you. And let me know in the comments down below, anything at all. Do you like Hairspray? Have you seen Terrifier 3? Are you going to any Halloween parties? Have you read The Ring? Have you watched The Ring? Anything like that, let me know down below, and I will see you in my next video.